Good. Welcome, YouTubers around the world. We just went live. Good to see you. Simulcasting from the East Bay of California. We have a massive group of friends in the East Bay, and now YouTube is in with millions of loyal followers. We're just doing a seated forward fold. Tonight is Yin's Day. Get it? Yin's Day? Slow, peaceful, patient, healing. Monday, we did a lot of cartwheels and backflips, heck of push-ups. It was torturous. Wednesday is makeup yoga. Good, come on up. By the way, if the algorithm dropped you off and it's like, what the hell is this guy doing in his living room and why am I watching? You're watching because the universe has directed you here because you need to heal. You've been running yourself ragged. You've been burning it at both ends. You need some yin yoga. So one part of yin yoga is called joint juice. We just go through every joint of our body. If you haven't gathered so far, I'm a cat aficionado. I've got a picture of a cat on my t-shirt. So all I can say is if you're brand new, if you stick through this for the 50 minutes of this class, you're going to feel way better than when you started. And how do I know that? You're just going to have to trust me. Other way, 1, I'm polishing my kneecaps as if my legs weren't wide enough already. 4, 5. If you're not a perfect person, if you're sore, tired, stiff, crabby, feels like your body doesn't feel like it when you were 5 years old, you've come to the right place. You're going to feel like $1,000 after this class. Inhale. Just follow along. Don't figure this out. It's not figure outable. If you figure out yoga, you actually didn't. It's like figuring out God. Oh, I figured out God. God fits completely inside of my brain now. That ain't God. If it is, it's not good news. Poof. Oh, this feels almost illegal. But it's perfectly legal in most states. Good. Drop a chin, take your head around. 1, 2. If you're just getting in, you missed Looney at the start. He owns the studio, pays me a small salary. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. I've had a dang productive day today. Drum lesson. Worked with my tech advisor on recording drums. Good day. 6, 7. Now, if you're brand new, you're going to like this. It's called falling asleep in public. Drop your chin down and contemplate your navel. None of these individual movements are super significant, but when you put them together in a sequence, then they become miraculous, actually. Bold claim, I admit. You should see my students in the Bay Area. They look 30 years younger than their chronological age. They're super attractive, prosperous, abundant, highly talented, super humble. You too can be like them. Good. Inhale up. It's a lot to look forward to, isn't it? Grab your elbows. Maybe you're asking where my other guitars and my bass went. Well, I had to put them away. I broke up with them, but it's all drums now, kids. We're having a honeymoon together, me and the drums. Other way, side to side. I was musically polyamorous for a while and I thought it would work, but it never does. You guys know that. Good. And down. Good job. Okay, my legs are always crossed like this, so if I switch it the other way, it feels kind of provocative, actually. Could wiggle in my behind a little. Now I'm getting much better with my injury, thank you for asking. But I'm just putting this in front, and this way I can support and lean down into the block, and we can take about a minute. You may not realize how much rest you need, but I've been talking to some of your friends, and they're commenting on so-and-so needs more rest and relaxation. Oh no, I can't rest. The whole world depends on me. Maybe. Good. Inhale, look forward, long, languid spine. Exhale, deepen. Good use, guys and gals. Come on up. Great YouTube turnout. We're getting people from every continent now except for Antarctica. Arms out, palms up, pull in, give a little brush on the side. It's super soothing. Come around to the front, pull in. Again, this is not, don't try to figure out why we're doing, why are we doing this? Why not? What else should we be doing that's better than this? And then I pull in and I pause with my paws at my side. I push out with this flexion. I go out. I circle back. I go way back here. I brush my kidneys once a day. Circle back. Forward. Now, if you're doing this and not just watching it, eating popcorn, making fun of me, you can do that if you want, as long as you like and subscribe. But if you're actually doing this, and you should be, you're going to notice, I just feel better. It just feels good to move a little bit. Inhale up, out to the side. Most people never move their body no more. After about the age of 8, you got to get a job, got to go to work at the coal mine or something, support the family, your 11 brothers and sisters. You get all tight, life becomes hell, but there is hope. There's always hope. Oh, arms so tired. Good, touch your elbows together because I can't. Seems like I'd be able to. Turn your hands over and lean forward into your paws. Don't break your hands. Drop your chin. Now, maybe 5% of the people of the world, they can make their hands go flat all the way down. So if you're in that 5%, does that make you better than everybody else? Yeah, it does. But for the rest of us, gives us something to shoot for. Should you go really hard and like break something just so that you prove it? Nah. Drop your chin. Soothe your mind. Everything is always working out for us. When we stop thinking, everything clicks into place. Thinking actually causes more trouble than it solves in most cases. You can disagree. Good. Come up and out. Oh, my hands. Oh. Feet together, arms out, handcuffs, not till later. Good. This is the other flexion of your wrist. It's called chicken wings, poultry in motion. Now, if you're crispy in Cleveland, you cannot possibly get your elbows inside your knees. My friend Kristen, who's anonymous, she's going to push her elbows all the way in together. When I teach publicly, and I still do, large venues, you can come, upward spiral yoga. I pick out certain friends that are very flexible in certain ranges of motion. And then I have everybody look at them instead of me, which is one of the smartest things I've ever thought of. Good, come up and out. It's kind of relaxing and soothing when you don't have to be the one. Now just go like this. Now go like that. And it just, who cares? Who cares why we're doing it? It feels good. It's the 70s. If it feels good, do it. Remember those days? Still overcoming those consequences. Felt good then. Shake it out. Joe Walsh, the guitarist for the Eagles, he had a good line the other day. He said, it was more fun to be 20 in the 70s than 70 in the 20s. Faster. Good. Cup your hands at your heart. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Feel grateful. Feel grateful. Okay, now, this is not my favorite right now. I'm going to bring my knees in together. That's about it. I know all of you are more flexible and aren't working through a little back thing right now. So your knees squeeze all the way together and you can pull your heels all the way into your bottom. Have fun. I'm just going to barely wrap. I've got 3 ice wraps on right now. Those patches that Shaquille O'Neal sells. Drop your chin. Good. Now, if you're very squeezy, heels all the way in, lean kind of forward, get on top of your feet a little bit. Feel free. If you don't squeeze your body or have somebody else squeeze it for you every single day, you get filled with stuff. Okay, that's sufficient for me. Now, stretch your legs out. Just stretch your toes open, like enjoy having feet. There's some people that don't have feet. It is such a gift to have feet. 2 feet, 10 toes. Remember when you had a kid and counted all the toes? Stretch up. Maybe you had a polydactyl child. Stretch up. You get some weird commentary in my class, I admit, but it's designed to keep you from being logical or rational. Good. Paws down on the floor. Feet in. Bottoms up. I life coach for a living. I've worked with hundreds of clients over the last 25 years, and a good deal of my work is to get people to get out of their habitual thinking, what they think is rational or logical, which frequently is just technical term, just a load of crap. Me too, but we all need friends and mentors. Good, come on down. You have no idea how often my mentor said, that's a load of crap, Greg. All right, now fold your right shin under. So I got a new mentor. I invented this pose, half kneeling, half knee out to the side. It's really good for you. I like to jiggle my hips forward and back a little. It's good for your groinage and stuff. Good. Now, you might be really tight, can't lean to the right. Otherwise, lean over to your right side. Every one of these movements is custom designed, and they all in a sequence get everything. This gets your ankle, knee, and hip. It's a side bend. It opens your spine, and it squeezes your organs. Go ahead, don't squeeze your organs for about 30 years. Watch what happens. Do this instead. Good, come on up. This is pretty good for you. Good, turn to the right. Get a nice little twist. If you're very flexible, right arm goes behind your back, grabs your left shin. If you read the ancient yoga scriptures, I've read them, not in Sanskrit, but in English, they say, in effect, a regular practice of hatha yoga cures everything. I mean, everything. Are they being hyperbolic? And come on out. It's worth finding out. Good. Now, on your fists back here, and put a car jack underneath your butt. Click, click, click. Some extra clicks. One more click. Good. And come on down. Good. I am not going to lean all the way on my back, but my friend Eileen in the Bay Area, she's going to lean all the way on her back. That's why her name is Eileen. I'm going to get it for saying that. Are we having fun tonight or what? You can actually have fun when you do yoga as long as you do the damn work. It's all the people having fun that aren't working that are the problem. If you're working and not having fun, get a different job. Good use, guys, and come up. Now, I know most of my stiff new students around the world, just put your right foot underneath your left knee because it just ain't going to go there. This took 2 weeks of hip opening work to get this foot on top. So this is fine. Wow, I have dirt on the inside of my right ankle. Did you ever have a child you had to clean him up? I'm that. Arms out. Hug me, I need it. Right arm under. Grab your elbows, up and downs. Fold them up for the bendies. If you're a stiffy, we need you, up and down. For me, stiffy is a term of endearment. It just means you have a lot of room for improvement. Circle your elbows around. What other yoga teachers are going to call you a stiffy? At least I'm honest about it. My teacher used to make brutal fun of me. I'm not kidding, man. Mark, if you're out there, I'm still stinging from all that. Good, now turn your torso to the right. But he was the teacher that I needed. He kicked my brains in for 10 years. Helped me develop all these movements for everybody else. I seriously doubt he's watching my class. Good, come back. Good. Now you either have 1 or 2 feet available for massaging the middle, center, bottom. This is acupressure. I'm currently also getting acupuncture. I'm a very nice traditional Chinese woman, been doing it for 40 years. I don't ask any questions. I go in, I point, needles go in. That's all I want. I don't want explanations. I just want healing. Good, now let's chant Om together. Om. Good, now we're going to pray. What should you pray for? I'm going to pray that you like and subscribe my channel so that I can spread yoga around the world. Thank you. Good. And come out. Shake your leggies out. As soon as we finish the other side, it is juicy, delicious, sumptuous, restorative yoga. Push out through your heels so that your heels lift. Can you hyperextend? I can't. I can do a lot of hyper things, but not hyperextension. I can hyper eat. Good. All right, now back on your hands. Jack them buns up. No, really lift tonight. I need to hear your groin squeak. And come on down. Good. Other side it'll all be over in a moment. Right knee over to the side. Left shin folds under. This is a little crabby and cranky. Both hands behind your head. Left elbow down on the floor. Guy jumps out of an airplane, first time skydiving, having the time of his life. He's so glad his mentor recommended it. Reaches back to pull the ripcord, realizes he didn't put his parachute on. Realizes he put his backpack on instead. Remembers he has his phone in his backpack. Takes the phone out, calls his mentor and says, "Hey, great idea about this skydiving thing. Thanks a lot. What do I do now?" And the mentor says, "Don't worry, it'll all be over in a minute." Sometimes that's the best advice you can give somebody. Good, come up. And on that cheery note, turn left. Left arm behind your back. Sometimes you just gotta wait it out. Good, now we're gonna release out of this. Best move I've ever thought of myself, lift up. This is called half camel, half Ardha Ustrasana. Ustrasana means camel in Sanskrit. This is the one hump kind. Good, and come on down. One hump camels are a dromedary. Good. And lean back on your hands. Lean back on your elbows. Lean back on your back if you're a freak of nature. Really enjoy if you can do that, because almost everybody you know can't do that. I've got some friends that can do it. They're over 40. I've got some guy friends that can do it. One of my friends in class, very strong guy, he could do this pose like nobody's business. How you doing, Stuart? We just use first names here. We're anonymous. Good. Come up out of that. Ugh. Oh, that feels good to get out of that. Good. Now drag this out. If you're tight in Tennessee or not so bendy in Baltimore, your left foot's going under. And sorry to say it. If, on the other hand, you've been coming for a few weeks now, and your ankle, but the ankle's got to go all the way over. That is not happening. Nay, all the way over, knee down, buns open. Arms out, being kind of hard on you tonight. Gently pull back, touch your elbows together behind your back like Kristen. I can't believe my friends put up with me. All right, now arms out, left arm under. Make out with yourself. It's not that bad. Good, now fold your arms up and downs. Make some circles, get out that thing that happened in the third grade. Good, then other way, the thing that happened in the seventh grade. Nobody that I know liked junior high school. Good, now everybody turns to the left as far as you can. Just your face to the right. Lift your baby up away from the dingo. Close your eyes. Brings it back to the center. Release. Massage the middle center bottom of your feet unless you don't have access to your feet. And if you don't, that's sad, but there is hope for you. There's hope for all of us, but you gotta get back in the game. To he that hath, more will be given. To he that stopped doing yoga, even the yoga that he has shall be extracted from him. Harsh. Big inhale for Om. Good. Now I pray health, well-being, love, and light to everyone watching and listening, to all beings everywhere, always. God is always broadcasting these great and beautiful blessings. The only question is, are we in receiving mode? Chances are you're mostly in receiving mode, still got some sticky places, but we'll work them out. Okay. All right, enough of that kind of yoga. Oh, perfect. Restorative yoga, yay. What's restorative yoga? You're brand new. What's restorative yoga? Well, you get cushions and pillows and bolsters and scented eye pillows and washcloths soaked in chloroform. It just gets really good. So I really hope you have a bolster. This is a bolster. Bolsters, they're pillows, but way more expensive. And if you don't have one of these, you can go get a big cushion from your couch. But we're going to do a restorative twist because I say so, and it's really good for you. So now what? Well, put a bolster in front of you, or a big pillow, or 3 blankets extended out, all in a line, and then admire your work. Now, I've been losing weight of late, so all my bones are poking into the floor. And I got to tell you, kid, I got a bony butt. I got a bony butt. So I'm going to sit on this. It's got to be more than this, right? It is. So rub your right eye. Now turn 90 degrees to your left. It still doesn't feel that good. It's not that comfortable yet. Ye of little faith. Put your right hand on the bolster. Say, pat, pat, buttercat. Now, lean a little forward. It'll allow you to take your left knee over the top and line up your knees. I call this Rita Hayworth pose. Now, I look behind me and I cross my ankles. If you can't do it, you're in the right place. Don't give up. Now I turn my upper body to the right. My lower body is pinned back there. I push into the bolster and lean back. That stretches my abdominal wall. Now, if you're very tight in Tennessee, just really slowly come down to your right ear. If you're one of my Bay Area bendies, you're going to take the bolster over to, 1 o'clock. Now I'm going to turn my belly button, chest, sternum. Tonight I might even go down to my left ear because I'm feeling kind of bendy. Nope, right ear. Elbows out. Now we are going to veg. We're going to VEG. We're going to be vegans. We're going to veg for 4 minutes on this side. You're going to go through various states of bliss, love, joy, boredom, and ecstasy. Just stay in the pose. At my yoga studio back in the day, we'd go around and put sandbags on your back. And you would say, oh, God, that feels good. If you're new to restorative yoga, now you relax. And slowly but surely, from the outside in, all the various layers of your body are going to soften, release, let go, calm down. Your breath is going to slow down a little bit. And you're going to start getting dreamy and drifty in your mind. Weird, wonderful images. Pose starts now. Fall asleep if you want. Normally in regular life, you never get something for nothing. But in yoga restorative, the more nothing you do, the more you get. One more minute. No rush. Can you spread your elbows out a little wider? I can. Good. Really big inhale. Exhale, melt a little more. Good. Now, if you were silly and went onto your left ear, go back to your right ear. Slowly pull your hands in. And Dr. Greg recommends you come out in extra super molasses like slow motion. Ugh. Got my first thing in the morning face on. Good, now I'm going to drag my legs back around the front. Going to move my expensive pillow out in front of me. Yoga blocks, yoga blankets, yoga pillows, they're the same as regular, except they just cost more. All right, now, got this nice bolster. I'm all squared up. I'm in my Buddha stance. Is it possible to feel better than this? It's hard to believe, isn't it? But we're going to. So I'm going to spin my knees. You're going to feel good. You do yoga, connect to the infinite energy of the universe that's made of bliss, love, and ecstasy. Yeah, you're going to feel better. Why else would you do this? Why would you do anything? Good, I'm pulling the bolster into the side of my left hip. Now, pat, pat, buttercat. Now, I lean forward. That helps me to take my right knee and invert it. So then I take my left ankle, twist it over my right ankle. Now I'm sitting Betty Grable, pinup model guy, which that's not my karma for this lifetime, next lifetime. Good, then I push into my bolster and I lean back. This stretches the stuff that you never stretch. Good, now you're crispy in Cleveland or atrophied in Atlanta. Just slowly melt down to your left ear. My Bay Area bendies, maybe we take this over to 11. Now I'm turning the whole damn thing. Belly button, solar plexus, manubrium. I'm thinking about my right ear. I'm thinking about it, thinking about it. And it's a bad idea. Left ear, elbows out wide. 4 minutes. No complaining. Every breath, you're going to melt into the shape a little more like the person that's shaping into a shape. Oh, my breath is slowing down. Something just went ka-chunk in my spine. Elbows broaden. Smile deepens. Brain melts. Fall asleep if you want. Good, really big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Now, if you were silly and went to your right ear, go back to your left ear, easy ear. Draw your hands in, super slow motion, coming out. Oh, that is so good for you. So good for you. I'm so glad to be bringing this to the world. You're welcome. Now, we're going to do a restorative Shavasana, but we have to think for a moment. Maybe you're new to yoga and you have no yoga props. Maybe you're indigent and you live on a dirt floor. That's okay. If you do yoga, so much prosperity and abundance will come into your life. I'm not making fun of anybody. I've been indigent. I've lived on dirt floors before. But if you just need to lay on your back and use rocks underneath you, then that's okay. But if you can, bye, Helga. Barely got a goodbye in for Helga. Now, I think she's had it with me. Just kidding. Now, if you have any props, the one thing I want is something underneath your knees. This is, you got a pillow, you got a dog, you got big thing on your cushion on your couch. So at least something underneath your knees. Now I'm just going to keep adding to this based on what it is that you might have. So maybe you have a yoga blanket. If you have a yoga blanket, I'm going to fold it up not very thick. Now, that's going to go underneath my bra strap with my arms out to the side. If that doesn't make any sense, especially the bra strap part, don't worry about it because you don't have blankets anyway. You're just laying on the dirt. But that's not going to go underneath my head. It's going to go underneath my bra strap. Now, because a lot of abundance has broken out in my life from doing yoga, I have one more pillow for underneath my head. Well, what are we going to do? Are we going to lay face down on that? No. We're going to lay on our back for 6 exquisitely happy minutes. This is underneath my knees. Now, when I lay back, I got to find my bra strap. Oh, nope. That's my lower back belt. There's my bra strap right there. When I do that, it opens my chest and it squeezes my arms out to the side. Now, do I want my head just hanging in space for 6 minutes, gritting my teeth and cursing? No. Ah, the pillow. I'm going to pooch it up a bit. This is called waterfall. It is just a little slice of heaven. My body is rippling over the stuff. If you don't have any stuff in your house, just laying on the dirt, just make the best of it. At least something underneath your knees. And now 5 minutes of blissful, relaxing, restorative silence. Good job, you guys. Don't skip this part. Oh boy, big inhale. Good, and then just pop your cork, unplug your pool float. Maybe you're brand new and even doing this is even kind of uncomfortable. You haven't learned how to let go of your muscle tension or psychic tension or emotional congestion. But I'll tell you what, if you stick with this and push through these various boundaries and barriers of tension, anxiety, holding, fear, worry, dread, all that crap, that'll go away and it'll be replaced by peacefulness. Not all at once, but it will happen. We're doing 4 bonus minutes, maybe 5. So if you have to go, just don't. Just stay for 5 more restorative, ecstatic, blissful minutes. It's really good for you. You'll be glad you did it. Okay, I know you probably don't want to come out, and you don't have to. You can just stay in this for another hour and let all trauma and tribulation in your body heal once and for all. I completely understand. Otherwise, start breathing back toward your body a little bit if you have some duty or obligation later tonight. Eating. Good. Now wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate extra super feel good through your body. I call it God, love, bliss. Good. Now I'm going to bring my feet in, and I'm just going to roll over to my side. We'll rest in curled up little kid pose for a moment. But then we always come out of fetal position really slow as we reassemble ourselves back into some sort of appropriate protocol. There's my camera. Whoa, that was epic. Hope you enjoyed it too. I bet you did. Hands at your heart. Drop your chin. Boil down all the world's religions and spiritual systems and psychology and metaphysics. Just keep boiling and distilling it down to one essence. And I believe the one thing we can agree upon is love at the core of all of it. I believe in love. Good, then feeling that love all together around the world, we say, Namaste. So good. Thank you for allowing me to do what I do. All my friends around the world, I always bid adieu and arrivederci and Wiedersehen. And adios to my friends around the world on YouTube. Do take a moment, like and subscribe. It makes you feel really good. If you haven't done it, you're not going to believe how good it feels to like and subscribe and leave a comment and share it with your friends. We'll see all you guys later on YouTube.